it's Teacher Mary. Today I have a different video for you. It's kind of like a day in the life of a VIP kid teacher. So it's a little bit kind of vlog style from a person who does not vlog, so don't judge me. But I just kind of filmed like my morning routine, what I usually do in the mornings while I teach. I teach 8 classes every single morning. I teach, right now it's from 5 to 9. Before we sprung forward, it was 4 to 8. So I just do 8 classes in a row every morning. And I know some teachers are curious about what other teachers' routines are, or some people who aren't teachers yet but are thinking about it are curious about what a morning actually looks like. So I hope to help you understand that a little bit better in this video. I go off on a couple little tangents here and there because it is like vlog-ish, vlog adjacent style. Hope you're ready for it. By the way, we start this at like 4:45 in the morning, so this is the most put together you will see me look for the rest of the video.
Okay, it's 4:35 in the morning, I think. I usually get up at 4:45, but I'm giving myself just a little bit more time since we're filming this morning. It might take me a little bit longer to do stuff. But yeah, I set an alarm for... I start at 4, and then I just go in 15-minute increments. So 4, 4:15, 4:30, and then usually I get up at 4:45, but this morning it's 4:35, so we're awake. I'm gonna go change into my orange, and then I'll be back. Lucky me, my husband wakes up at the same time I do, so he gets the coffee rolling, so I don't have to worry about that. So he makes me full, like you'll see in a little bit, a full thing of coffee every morning. So yay for husbands who get up early. Alright, so now I'm in my orange, so now I have to put on a little bit of makeup. I don't use a ton of makeup. I just try to get like foundation or powder, concealer, and I do my brows because I feel like if I don't do my brows, then I'm way too pale and I look a little bit like, So that's what I prioritize. Sometimes I used to wear red lipstick all the time, and I just don't anymore. Sometimes I pull it back out. Who knows? I do, however much makeup I feel like I have time for. So who knows what we'll end up with today. Yeah, so I usually stop here, but this morning I have a couple extra minutes, so whenever I have a couple extra minutes, I put on a little bit of bronzer, just so I don't look so, like, flat, because I'm just really pale, so I get and my light washes me out, too, so if I have time to add a little bit of color to my face, I do, just because I notice a difference on camera. Alright, now all that's left is to do something with this like messy bun that is turned into some kind of mohawk shape, and then I'll see you in my classroom. Okay, I'm in my classroom now, and now what I usually do whenever I first sit down in the morning is I look at my desk and I realize that I didn't finish picking up yesterday after all my classes. I was just so excited to be finished that I just left. So now I clean my desk up a little bit. So I just kind of put things back where they go. My desk is a lot of organized chaos. It's not a lot of organized that would make sense to other people, but like I know where everything is, so I'm cool with it. Okay, so my desk is put back together. My first class of the day, wouldn't you know it, I have a kid going into the mammals and birds. So that's my first class today. Yay! So I pulled out some of my mammals and birds props, and now I'm just waiting on coffee, and then I'll go into the classroom. Okay, so I am about to go in my classroom, teach mammals and birds. Got my coffee, taking my allergy pills so I don't sneeze through all my morning classes. All right, and I'll let you watch me teach at some point today, but I just haven't figured out how yet, so probably not the first class. I will see you after. Hey, you guys, this is exciting. I'm about to go into my second class of the morning, and this will be my 1500th class. Ah, yay.
Hello, Sissy. How are you today? Oh, I'm happy to see you too. What did you do today? Oh, you played sports? What did you play? Boxing? Oh. Who did you box with? Oh, very good. Did you hit your mom? Good. Today we are talking about how we work to live. We will talk about some needs and wants. Okay, Sissy, when you do a good job today, you will find the dollar. Ready? X or O? You are so good! Okay, we will play tic-tac-toe. When you draw an X, you will read the sentence, okay? Very good. What do they use on a farm? They use a truck on a farm. Dino jumps over Teacher Mary. Over. Yes. There. Sky. Yes. There. There. Yes. Yes. Very good, Annie. Okay, I'm halfway through classes now. My desk is a hot mess, but my student is not here for this class yet. It starts in 37, 6, 5 seconds. So I'm gonna try to clear my desk up a little bit. This student though is one that if I have a student who's not gonna show up, it's gonna be him. So we'll see. All right, so it's class time now and he still isn't here, so I thought I would go ahead and show you what I do for a no-show. Or if they're not there at the beginning of class, what I do is I open the classroom right at the 10-second mark. I don't wait until like 5 or 3 seconds before, just in case they show up right on class time and then I get switched to the old classroom and then it'll look like I'm late. So what I do is I open class like 10 seconds early, I type teacher is here in the chat box, and then take a screenshot immediately once it gets to 00. And then I just sit and wait. Usually I'll scroll Facebook, check the Facebook group, see if anything's happening. And then I'll check the Hutong for challenges. Might get caught up on some feedbacks or whatever. But I do usually use the first few minutes of a no-show to straighten my desk back up. That's just how I live my life. Oh, and then I usually get on Instagram too, because I like the Instagram, like the VIPKid Instagram world. It's nice. If you're not following me, I am VIPKid_Teacher Mary. Fireman popped in at about like 6 or 7 minutes and said class is canceled, so exciting. I've got a free about 20 minutes now, so gonna get up and go to the bathroom, walk around a little bit. We're potty training my daughter, so if my husband hasn't yet, then I'm gonna, well, he probably has. He's like A+ husband, like I don't deserve him. But I'll go see if she needs to go potty. She's been doing a great job. We're excited. And then I will get caught up on feedbacks from this morning. I try to do my feedbacks in between classes. I'll talk a little bit at the end of this video, like how I kind of do my whole feedback thing. But I just, with mammals and birds first thing, and then my second class was a girl that I love to talk with a lot. Like my second and third classes were regulars who I really like to talk with them. So I go right up to that 28 minutes, and then I'm not gonna do feedback in 2 minutes. Like if I have 5, I'll get it done. But if I have 2, I'm just gonna prioritize my coffee instead. But even if I wait and I do all 8 feedbacks after classes, like for whatever reason, like I did that a couple days ago just because I was being lazy. And but it doesn't take me long the way I do feedbacks. So like I said, I'll talk more about that at the end of this video probably, because it's kind of part of the end of my morning routine, what I do with feedback. So you'll see how that goes. But I'll finish my first half of the classes this morning for feedbacks, and then I'll check back in with you. I've got another one of my regular girls that I just adore her coming up next, so I'll probably film a little bit of teaching that one so you can see me teach a little bit. Honestly, I would film more and then do the like speed ups of me teaching, but I just don't know that I have the storage to film for that long. I don't know. We'll see. So one other thing I do in between classes or during a no-show like this is I will, I take my headphones off to give my ears a break because I don't have great headphones yet. But I'll go through and I'll open all of tomorrow's slots that haven't booked yet, short notice. So I've been trying this new thing with my schedule for about a week now, and it's working well for me, where I let my regular students priority book, and then anything that doesn't get priority booked, I just leave it closed, and then I open it up the day before, short notice. So I've been trying that for about a week now, and it's been good. I hadn't been getting many trial classes lately, so I'm getting a few more trial classes now, which I like trial classes. They kind of break up the monotony. They're very surprising. You never know what to expect, and you have a chance for the bonus, like the conversion incentive or whatever. So I like to get a few trial classes, so I get some of those slipped in, and I just, you know, I like short notice classes. They're $2 extra, like, yes. So in between classes, I'll go through and I'll open up any slots that haven't booked yet, like right as soon as they turn 24 hours to give them a chance to book. And I've already booked a few for tomorrow. I don't know how many. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm opening up short notice classes, I'm doing feedback, I'm drinking coffee, letting my ears rest from my headphones. My girl slept through the night, woke up to a dry pull-up, and then peed in the potty this morning. Y'all, it's happening. We're almost done with the diapers. Ah, I'm so excited. Hello, Cherry. How are you? You are sick. Oh no. Are you coughing? Oh. You are grape? Oh, I see. Oh, you have a fever too. You are hot. Oh no. Where are you today? Oh, you are in a different room today. Oh, I see. Okay, Cherry, are you ready? Ba 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 banana. Okay, Cherry, you did a great job today. I will see you next time. Goodbye. So, being completely honest. After I finish my classes for the morning, I usually take. Yes, after I finish all the classes. I usually take about an hour break, and I just will like watch YouTube, I'll eat a snack, I'll play with my children. Yeah, so that's what I do right after class. I just need a little bit to unwind. So yeah, what she said. Yeah, so I just hang out with my kids a little bit, eat a little bit, watch some YouTube or The Office, whatever. Cheese? Cheese. She thinks it's a picture. Cheese. Okay. But yeah, that's what I do for probably about an hour after classes, just because I just taught 4 hours in a row, so I just need a little bit of a break for a minute before I dive back in to finish what needs to get done. So that's what we're doing now. Alright, so I've had the chance to relax a little bit. I watched just some different videos on YouTube, and now I'm finishing my feedback. By the time I finished all 8 of my classes, I only had 2 feedbacks left that I hadn't done yet. So I am submitting one right now, and then I just have to go through and kind of tweak the other one before I submit it. So what I do with feedback is I use Feedback Panda. I love Feedback Panda. I think it's awesome. It's just such a useful tool. I think some people maybe use Feedback Panda, I don't want to say like incorrectly. Like, I don't know. Is there a wrong way to give feedback? I mean, let's just be honest. We all have very strong opinions that yes, there is a wrong way to give feedback, but I don't know. I might be going down a rabbit hole there. I'm not going to really entertain that. But what I'm saying is, like, you can't just make a template and then just copy and paste that template for every student. Like, that just doesn't work. So what I do is I have my template set for, this was the perfect class, they did everything correctly. And so then when I go back in and I tweak it for that particular student, I just tweak the things that they struggled with and add in ways to help those things. I'll add in some personal touches about that specific student, but I do like to just have my template like the initial template is just, they were perfect. Great job. So that's what I like to do. Do you use Feedback Panda? I'll have my, if you don't use Feedback Panda, I'll have my little like code thing down in the description box, so you can use mine if you want to try it. Highly recommend, like super highly recommend. I love it. It's great. So what I do at the end of classes in the morning after I've done all my feedback for the morning is I go through tomorrow's classes and I open up a tab for each student. And I just look and see if there's a template that's already popped up, because if you use Feedback Panda, then you know that you can get a template for each lesson. So if you teach a new student a lesson that you've taught before, the feedback just automatically generates, like with that template, with that student's name, all the correctly gendered pronouns, like everything. So I just go through and make sure that I already have my initial template, and then that way in between classes I'm not trying to find a template, I'm not doing anything but tweaking the feedback to be specific for the student I taught. So it just goes so much faster in the morning that I've already got it loaded, I've already got the template in place, and all I have to do is just tweak it a little bit. So it makes feedback go really, really quickly, and then I can just submit it super duper fast in between classes. So that's what I do. What in the world am I doing? I am not paying very much attention to what I'm doing right now. So, trying to submit the feedback. I keep just hitting the little panda. So I've opened up 3 tabs for Miss Cherry. I love Cherry. That was the last class that I taught that you watched. Her name's Cherry. She's like the sweetest student in the world. She was sick today, so I felt really bad for her. But she's awesome, and you'll probably watch it and like judge my teaching a little bit, but she is not like a prop kind of kid. She'll, entertain a prop if I bring one into class. She doesn't like hate them or anything. She just likes to focus more on having a conversation. She just really wants to talk, and she'll laugh at a prop, she'll laugh at a funny reward system. Like today I did my roll a face thing. She loves that because she always thinks that the face is ugly in the end. Just awful. She's so funny. But she really likes conversation more. She's not big on wanting props. She just kind of doesn't really have a big reaction. She's really big on like TPR. She loves it whenever I'm like really animated while she's reading. So she really likes TPR, she really likes conversation. She can take or leave props, and she's a regular of mine, so I know how to teach to her now, so I don't push myself to use a bunch of props that I know she doesn't really care about. If I have a new student, I always use a lot of props, a lot of TPR, as much extension as I can fit into the lesson according to their level. Like before I've really figured out like this is what you like the best. But once I've had a student that I've taught a lot, then you just cater to the student. Like, so don't judge my lack of props. Like, she likes that. So my last student of the day that I'm just now submitting the feedback for was my trial student. And now that I have got hers almost finished, I'll be done with my feedback. So after I've finished my feedback and I've set my feedback up for the next day, then it really just depends on the day what I do next, if I do any more VIPKid stuff that day. Like today, I'm about to go take a shower, change my makeup to actual makeup. Like, guys, don't judge that makeup from this morning. That's not like, hey, I'm putting on makeup to look like I'm wearing nice makeup. That's, hey, I don't want to look like a ghost on the camera, so I'm putting on just enough and blending it just enough that it looks alright for the camera, but I've probably looked kind of like a wild person for this whole video, but that's fine. But I'm going to be filming a couple more videos for YouTube today, so I'm going to take a shower, wash all the dry shampoo out of my hair, put on real person makeup, and then film a couple more videos, organize my classroom a little bit, and then just hang out with my family for the rest of the day. But yeah, it just depends on like what I'm doing that day. When I had a referral, I would usually, you know, call her back or write her back after my morning classes, answer all the questions. I'll check in with some of my kids on WeChat right after class, because some of them are still awake whenever I finish teaching, so I'll see if I have any WeChat messages. But I pretty much am like finished for the day like 2 hours after my last class. That's pretty much when I'm finished. Unless I'm just filming like a ton of YouTube videos or something that day, then I'm pretty much done about 2 hours after I finish teaching my last class, which that's what time it is now. I did take a longer break this morning though. I was tired, man. I don't know, my bedroom's been cold and I don't sleep as well whenever I'm cold, so I've been tired. But that's all I'm doing right now. So I hope this was interesting, or I don't know if it was really all that helpful, but I hope at least it was interesting to like get some perspective. Maybe you're a teacher and you just want to see like, what does another teacher's routine look like? Or maybe, you know, you're thinking about being a teacher and you're like, but what do you actually do? Oh, and I should say that I just sneak in snacks whenever I can. Like usually as soon as I finish teaching, I eat lunch at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's just what I do. And then like right now I'm having popcorn as a snack. We got it for a movie with the kids and I've broken into it early. Whoops. But I don't have like, I haven't figured out how to put in a workout yet in like my routine. That's my next step to morphing my routine, is to add working out to it. I'm gonna try to add in homeschooling with my kids into like a more strict routine. I'm very loose with those things right now, and I feel like having such a structured routine with VIPKid is going to enable me to have a more structured routine just in general. So those are my new plans. I might start the process of hosting a meetup today. Like I might plan it now for next month, I think. Yep, I think I'm gonna do that. So today's kind of a busier day than usual. Usually I would be finished right now. This would be the end of my story of VIPKid for the day. So yeah, hope this was helpful. This is the end. Goodbye. Alright, now I feel so much better. I'm looking like myself again. Washed all the dry shampoo out of my hair, put real person makeup on, ready to film a couple YouTube videos that will come after this one, later. Alright, so I hope that was helpful for you. I hope you at least found it like somewhat interesting. If you liked it, then make sure to like the video, subscribe. I've got a lot of videos coming out soon, so I will hope to see you back here very soon. Goodbye.